My YouTube. YouTube. What channel? Oh, it's being slow. Uh-oh, what's okay? Mute you. I don't need you open, do I? No, I don't. So why is it not?
I see you on the screen and I just waved at the screen. So I've got my YouTube open and Dawn Wilcox is in. Hello, Miss Dawn.
Okay. Post. It's posting. It's posting. All right. So we'll give it a minute, see if some others join, because I know this is kind of early for us.
That's my fault, guys. It's all my fault.
Yep, we're gonna blame it on Miss Debbie today. But
because I told Elizabeth when she asked me if I could do this, it's like, yeah, but could we do it earlier? Because you know what, I kind of run down around like 7 o'clock.
Yeah, we are gonna case a card today. I need to be sure I'm on live chat. Hello, Miss Pam. How are you doing?
Hi, Pam. Yeah, and you just reminded me that I need to go on live chat.
Yeah. So I know that we all get crafty blocks from time to time, and there was several videos you did, Debbie, where we cased cards.
Oh yeah.
You tried to have the audience pick a card that they wanted to see, and mine never got picked, but that's okay.
I have to look back in the list and stuff. It's kind of where we changed gears and we got too close to Christmas. That was the thing. Christmas stopped us from doing a lot of that. But yeah, I want to do those again. And I've still got a list of those that you guys, when you voted, and I think the links to be able to do that are still around. So I'll have to try gathering the stuff and give it to you again. Anyhow, we have Karen in the house. Hello, Miss Karen.
Karen?
Yes.
But Janine, hello, my dear.
And let me know when you want me to share that that Pinterest thing. And right now we are side by side, so both of us are seen on there. So it'll basically just take up my side of the screen.
Okay, so and hello, Gloria and Sherry D.
Yay.
Lovely ladies for popping in. We're gonna have Debbie J pull up the screen for the card we're gonna case.
Oops, why am I on the wrong thing? That's not what I wanted.
Copy
I want this one. There we go.
Yeah. The copy and share everything. That's what we're working on. This is a pretty card. That's what casing is you go and you find some inspiration, and then you when you share it, you say, hey, I found this card and this is what I wanted to do. And I found this one on Pinterest from Split Coast Stampers, and I just saved it into the a folder for cards that I want to do. So I've got like 90 cards in my list that I want to eventually want to try some of them. Some of them I just like looking at all the pretties. So
and I went ahead and shared the link to that. Elizabeth, I went ahead and shared a link to that Pinterest page.
Fabulous.
So they can have access to it. And hello, Miss Janine and Gloria.
So this is the card. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have it there. And the fun thing about casing is, yeah, we're kind of copying the idea, but you don't have to do it exactly. So I'm not doing these colors. I pulled out my pretty colors of watercolors, and you can do alcohol markers, you could do color pencils, you could do spritz sprays. I mean, you put a mask on it and spray it. But I'm using dyes. I was deciding which dye, but it's going to be my template to draw a little rectangle because I can't draw straight lines. So yeah, that's what we're going to work on.
Yeah, I feel you, hun. So what I'm going to do, because you're using watercolors, I figured, well, I'll take out my watercolors and I'm going to do I'm not using a template. Like I'm going to just use purple tape.
Oh, there you go.
Because that's a straight line and I can put, it may be crooked, but I can put it down.
Yep. Now, I say I don't draw a straight line and I'm not drawing one again. My line is going to be a little wonky, but I kind of want the rectangle to be in the proper spot. So I'm just kind of going around the outside. I don't want it to be perfect because in their picture, it looks wavy.
Like I think that was a stamp and that's kind of what I wanted to do, but I couldn't find my artsy kind of stamps. It's like, they're in my stash somewhere. Does this tell you guys that I kind of need to get this stuff reorg? I really need to do a reorg.
Yeah.
So far I've got, you haven't seen it yet, Elizabeth. I'm actually getting started at least. I told you guys that Todd was cleaning out all of his stuff, getting rid of a bunch of things. And he even told his parents that his idea of decluttering is throwing everything in the garbage.
Right.
So he's gotten a lot of his stuff done, which is great. But I have an extra file cabinet. My old printer was on top of a 2-drawer file cabinet that was actually one of the pieces to one of the desks. I think the desk that he got me was from his from his job when they closed his office, and it was an L, which I didn't get to keep the L. I only got the one big piece just because the way our room is arranged.
Yeah. And
so I'm getting that one. I finally cleaned that one out because I did have some stuff. I had like files in it. I actually had files in a file cabinet. So I cleaned that out. So I'm moving this so I'm actually looking at the camera since I'm doing a little bit of screen, which people probably can't see. That's okay. But I'm going to get to use that one. He cleaned out 2 small and 2 large drawers out of another cabinet. Plus I got a 4-drawer file cabinet in here. So I'm starting to move my cardstocks that I keep in this room over into that cabinet.
Cool.
Yeah. So right now I even discovered that I've got that I forgot that I had. I knew I had an envelope punch board and a bag punch board and the baby envelope punch board that does a little tiny envelopes. It's so cute. But I forgot that I had the box punch board. That apparently I found it somewhere on a really good sale at one point. And I forgot I had it.
Nice. Sales are good. I like sales.
Yep. So now instead of those being on top of a cabinet, they are going to be, they are in one of the drawers in a file cabinet that's right over there, right to the side of me, like right underneath where my cardstock is. So that's cool. I think that's going to be too wide.
All right. So I drew mine and then I erased them and redid them because I had too much room at the top. That's why we're going to draw with a super light pencil. I like mechanical pencils. Papermate, they do a good job.
Yeah.
Miss Sandy, thanks for popping in. And Pam is absolutely right. It is very polite and suggested, a gentle suggestion to give credit for the original card. So when I take a picture of this and I post on my Instagram that, hey, look, I made a card, and then I'll also post that found it on Instagram's Split Coast Stampers, just to give them a shout out. It helps everybody.
And absolutely. Where's my water bin? I've got this little water thing that I use, like a two-sided water thing, and I don't remember where I put it.
Oh no. Gloria, Pam says to Gloria, I'm guilty of looking through the gallery and finding something to case, only not to be able to find it again when I actually make the card. Now, one thing you can do is if it's not Pinterest, okay, maybe it's not Pinterest, but if you screenshot it, you know, so that says Split Coast Stampers, you screenshot it, and then you can go into your Google or your photos and create an album, okay? You can create an album for your cards. So stuff that you want to try and whatnot, you'll have it there. So you can always find them. I do save stuff on Facebook. I save stuff on Instagram. So I've got lots of places I can go for my inspiration. Hello, Miss Carmen. How are you doing? Oh, Miss Maureen Pryor popped in there too. And we
Pam
deleted.
Yes, yep. I saw that.
But
yeah, we don't like the trolls.
Nope. I would use colored paper instead of painting or inking. That's a good idea. You could totally cut out beautiful, your stitched rectangles. You could do those. I think there's some with wavy edges. You could
decal edges are really cool. I think they're called torn edge.
Yeah. Pattern paper. I mean, the options are endless. So you can take the one idea and run with it, which I'm using my Primas. There's all sorts of watercolor companies out there. I got mine on clearance.
That's the way to do it. Absolutely.
One thing I did want to talk about was color. Let me grab a scrap of paper. Okay. Oh, that's probably not going to work. I need a flat piece of paper. Thank you.
And I think I've changed my mind about this because that's too small of a box.
Oops, where's my comments go?
Your comments are gone?
No, I didn't.
You lost them again, huh?
Yeah, it's scrolling. When I scroll up, they don't start scrolling themselves. So when you get your watercolors, pencils, crayons, whatever you're working with, if you do a color palette, I don't always, but this brand comes with a cute little color palette. And I can't even see what I'm doing. I need my other screen. Hold on, guys. I need to finesse some stuff. Where is this thing going? I need to pop out my chat, minimize that window. We got it. Thank you for your time.
Now you see why I do not do any of that stuff on my phone. I can't.
On my phone.
Oh, you're on your tablet.
My laptop.
Okay. Your laptop, yeah. I like using my 3 monitors. I am so spoiled. Part of that's because my last job, we basically had it that way too. We had 2 monitors. So here I get 3.
Gloria, so there is a difference between inspirational cards and casing. I have seen hundreds of cards with the same ideas, but who do you really give credit to for the casing? You give it to whomever you saw it. Now,
exactly.
This one I'm seeing on the Split Coast Stampers, but that's only because this is by Big N. Wait, no. So Split Coast Stampers did their card, but they're crediting Big N by 2 Tibetans. Okay. So Big N.
So this card was a case of somebody else's.
Yeah, but you just give it to the Split Coast Stampers because that's who I'm finding it from, and this is their card. So it's not like you have to go down the rabbit hole of where you found it. Just if the original design, and then anything after that, I'll make this card. But if I transform based off of my card, I'm then casing my own card, if that makes sense. So if I go, I make this one, I give them credit, and then I make 15 similar based off of my final card, then it's my design. I hope that makes sense. And hello, T. Thanks for popping in. But I want to do a little thing with some color choosing. These little palettes of color are really nice because they limit you. And so we need to pick 3. And what we do our little sample. I made a boo-boo there because, you know, life happens. It's supposed to be the red one. But so I'm just going to cover that with my thumb. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to decide, do I want them dark or do I want them light or do I want a mix? Okay. And what you can do is you grab a scrap, and it doesn't have to be watercolor paper. It can be whatever you choose. And you're going to pick the colors, the first color that you like. And for me, it's
got to be green.
Actually, no.
Oh, really? You're picking something other than green?
Yeah, you guys, I love green, but it's not always my first choice. But so I picked the purple. Okay. So then I'm thinking, I'm going to look at the purple, okay, because it's on my thing, and I'm going to kind of see what it goes with really well. It goes really nice with that ocean. And then that would be kind of a sky. Do we do it with the red? So I could do the ocean and the sunset with the purple, or I can do the sunset, because I've been drawn to this color too, the island. So we're going to go ahead and put island on here because I'm really liking that. Is this? Yeah, this is island. So we're just going to put a dabble of that island in there. And those two, if you like them together, that's all you need. Okay. So I like those two together. So I just need my third color. And here's where the fun gets. Okay. I'm actually looking at this yellow one too. So there's the yellow. That's interesting. Okay, here was my other option. That one there. And I'm kind of going, I'm liking that more than that. But that is more unique and something I probably wouldn't do. So that would be a good choice to do. But because they're already together, they're all going to look good together. I just ran my finger through that one. But if you put your 2 main colors together and then your third color kind of around them, you can see what your choice is going to be. And I think I am going to go with the yellow one just because it's different. So I can cover that up and say, yep, that's what we're going to do.
And since I don't know where I put my little water bucket thing, I'm just going with these watercolor pens. I don't even remember where I got them from. They're Brea Reese, and they're just the primary colors. Cool. Red, blue, and yellow. So I'm just mixing it with a little water so it's not too much, and I don't use the entire pen on one project. And just kind of changing my mind where I want this step to go.
Yep. And that's the great thing is you can change your mind a bazillion times. Oh, look at that.
I always change my mind. Guys, every video you see me do, I am making it up as I go along. It's like, I have no idea what I'm going to do. I've got an idea, and then I think, oh, I wonder what that would look like. I don't say it, but that's exactly what goes on in my head.
Right?
Every single time.
So
usually it works, but that's probably because I learned through osmosis. I've seen it where somebody else has done it at some point, and I just decide to go with it.
We're gonna.
So I guess I'm probably casing people all the time and not even knowing it.
Probably. Get inspiration all over the place.
Absolutely.
All right, so we got that on there. So we're gonna bring in our yellow. Could you decal the tape you were using for a mask? Yes, absolutely. You absolutely could.
except I don't really know where I want everything to go. And I'll probably do a second one because I don't know that I actually like the way this one's positioned. What I should have done is started with the one in the middle. So I think I'm going to let this dry and use the other side later because I don't really like it. Or I could just die cut stuff out of it. That's too small. And I'm just in my little pack of watercolor scraps. So I'm still trying to use up scraps, guys. So I think I am going to stick more to the original design. I kind of like the purple and I can mix it myself. So I'm going to start off by just, on this panel anyway, trying to line it up straight instead of crooked. I told you I can't do anything straight, right? That's still crooked. I've even got grids on my mat. I'm still going crooked. Okay, that's close enough.
So
except it's too high.
I added extra water to that in hopes that it would run a little because in my little swatch, I like how it ran.
Yeah, so watercolor look is cool.
So we're going to, and they kind of, my triangles overlap a little. So we're gonna
rectangles.
Shapes are hard. Yeah.
Awesome.
Too much water, so we're gonna add a little bit more pigment and less water. Okay. So now we're gonna just let that mingle. Let it run up, let it run down. Ooh, look at that. Okay. Oh, I'm liking that.
Okay, that's probably in about the right spot.
So,
and I think I do have a watercolor little palette anyway that I can try to use to mix. If I can remember what I did with it.
Using some Strathmore watercolor cards. So as soon as I'm done, these will be ready to go. I can just put a hello in the card. And there we go. Get that in there. These are ready. Ready to mail. And then my little blue color or greeny blue. One's super easy. Look at that.
Awesomeness.
Okay. The only thing is I do see my pencil mark, so hopefully I'll be able to erase that. So now we're going to add a little bit of water right in the middle. Oops, a little too crazy purple there. Oh, and you know, I changed it up even from, I didn't use the purple. I picked the wrong one.
There is no wrong one.
Well,
you picked the fuchsia.
If it was requested that they wanted purple, I picked the wrong one. So we're just going to dab this a little bit, get this moving. Let that mingle. I really like this. So now all I got to do is let it dry so that I can do my stamping over it because they have that lovely silhouette stuff going on. So I like this, but
that's
I'm not
why I have
this.
my heated gun out.
Yep. So I'm going to add a little more pigment right in this upper area because it's kind of getting blurried. Do like that. And go in with the other one. There we go. Oh, that's better. That's much better. Oh, yes. So you can always go back and fix it. If you guys are in trouble, you better hide. The coppers are out there. So while that's drying,
what are you doing? What are you getting in trouble with, Miss Elizabeth?
Right. Okay. So Ms. Pam says, hello to everyone quietly watching. And thank
She's
you
a
for
lurker.
popping in today.
Yep, she is a lurker.
Okay, why can't...
What's wrong?
Oh, it wouldn't scroll.
You got the scrolling issue still? Hello, Miss Susie Thick.
Okay, so Pam says Split Coast Stampers is a huge site. Absolutely. Yes. I have not been shopping there, but I saw them at a show once. They have lots of goodies.
I didn't know that it was a shop.
Yeah. No, because this is Split Coast Stampers page because it says follow.
Yeah,
Split Coast.
Yeah, it's their blog.
Yeah,
and it's a huge blog.
Biggin is the person. Casey Biggins
I'm on their email
cards
list
and paper
too.
crafts at Split Coast Stampers.
I think I want that little.
I love the card by Biggin. Yeah, Biggin is their name of the creator. Yeah, you're right. I only had to read it like 50 million
probably
times.
their blog name or something.
Okay.
Because remember when everybody used to have a handle?
And everybody liked the yellow, so it's a good thing I went with yellow since I wasn't reading comments. Rectangle, yes. Because shapes are hard, words are harder, and putting them together is crazy. Mint Oreos. Oreos. Everybody's talking about Oreos.
Ooh, and nobody brought me
10? What?
110 what?
Oreos are celebrating 110th birthday. Wow. And they have a new birthday cake cookie with sprinkles.
Awesome. Ooh,
we didn't have Oreos at home, Pam says. Mom bought generic brand cookies if she bought them at all. My mom taught me that some things are quality and you shouldn't buy generics, and Oreos is one of them. We didn't have them a lot, but when we did, we savored them little Oreos. And yeah, I don't do like the tuxedos or anything. I think they taste funny.
I am going to get water because this is not going to work. Yeah, that's not enough water in there. I'm just using what's in my spritzer bottle, and that's not going to work. I will be right back.
We need some water. Okay, so that card is drying, which I have plenty of time. I'm going to do it again. Turn this down. Nope, mute you. See the comment above that. Pam says, here's a chuckle for you. As a kid, I was asked, what is my favorite cookie that my grandmother made? I said, Oreos. That's awesome. Yep. Okay. So we're going to grab our another card, and I need, well, I don't need to, but I would like to keep the same idea going. So we're going to pick 3 other colors out of our palette. We're going to do the same thing. We're just going to pick some, maybe. Oh, my video actually doesn't look too terrible. That's fabulous. Got my new light, you guys.
Yay.
Okay.
So the reason I couldn't find my little bin that I used for my water is that it was in my kitchen.
Hey.
From the last time I cleaned it out.
That doesn't even work. You guys want to see my old light? Okay. There's my old light. It don't do much, and you get a glare right there.
Okay, Chewy.
Oh, yep. T's got a new video up. It just let me know. So that's the old light. And then here's the new light. I do have, it is putting like striations on. It's kind of weird. I'm not sure where that's from though. Yeah, that's kind of weird. But I think it's better. Uh-oh.
What uh-oh?
T says ew.
Okay, I gotta go back.
Oreos.
T says she does not like Oreos at all.
That is so weird. What? She's broken. Poor T.
Yes, I agree. I mean, you need the chocolate. If it's chocolate, I love chocolate.
Yeah, no, so. Oreos is their own thing. They're
Oreos is where different. You eat the filling out before you eat the chocolate. You separate your flavors.
Okay, I want to go with this here. This lovely green. And then I'm thinking this hibiscus.
No idea if this is going to be green or not.
That's you. Ooh. I don't know about that.
Ooh. I think this almost matches the color in the picture. And that's just me trying to mix.
Am I picking 3 colors right side by side? What are they going to do if I mix them? That's a good question because I have no idea.
Well, orange and yellow red and orange make orange, but that's got greenish orange. So doesn't that make it kind of a brownish? It just depends on what the main color is.
Orange and green will definitely make brown.
Well, that's kind of what I did here. It's like I made it into an olivey green. I don't have a lot of practice with mixing colors, but this one actually matches brown. This one I think actually matches what was in the original.
Yeah, all 3 of these will make brown because blue and then orange because it has yellow and red. You're getting all 3. But it's kind of earthy. I don't know. I'm kind of liking it. We're doing it. We're doing those 3 side by side. That's what we're doing. Okay, so let me get my little rectangles. This time, I think I'm going to turn them this way. I'm going to use the bigger one. Turn it this way. And you know what? I'm just going to use it without my pencil this time. See how that works. I'm just going to water it. Oops. Stay put. There we go. Oh yeah, I can kind of see it. So we're going to start with the green. Oh, that's fun.
So Pam says, decades ago, my daughter came home from school, I think it was preschool, and told us no more Oreos because they have a chemical that in them that our bodies can't process. Is that Oreos or is that Twinkies?
All of them. Okay, I like that.
Ooh, with just a touch of that darker green on the edge. That's
cool. It's the same green. The way the brush picked it up and laid it down, it just made it look darker.
Okay. So question is, do I really want everything to be this blocky? Or
what? Do I want... Pam says, speaking of freaky food, or not Pam, sorry. T says, speaking of freaky food, one time my son left his ice cream sandwich on my desk and forgot it. Next morning, I spotted it, and guess what? It did not melt.
I have never seen one that didn't melt.
That's weird.
That is very weird.
Did you eat it or throw it out? That's what I want to know. Be like, yeah, that little guy's going in the garbage. I don't know about that. Oh no, I got blue on my paper. I didn't want that. So I touched something and it made blue right here. So what I'm going to do is see if I can't get rid of it. I've got a clean brush. I'm going to add some water to the spot because these are not gouache. They're not going to set. Watercolors. There we go. Look at that. I made that blue go away. Hello, Crystal. That's crazy. She says, I will never eat one again after that. Yeah, that would freak me out too. But it hasn't happened to me, so I keep eating them.
If you didn't see it, it didn't happen, right?
That's right. That tastes yummy isn't good for us. Yeah, Dawn, I think anything we eat that tastes yummy isn't good for us.
In my house, we have to do without a lot of stuff because everything has MSG in it.
Yeah.
That's what makes it taste so good. And my husband's allergic.
Oh, no.
Well, not exactly allergic, but it will give him heart palpitations.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Him and his mom both have issues when it comes to that stuff. So I decided to add some more water into my color blocks and kind of make them messy.
Yep.
I have no idea if I like it or not yet.
Okay.
Because I'm a little bit OCD and yeah.
Susie once wrote a paper on the many ways to eat an Oreo.
Well, she's the Oreo expert then.
Yeah. Put this right there. Beautiful. Wipe.
So who all saw Miss Elizabeth's little party bus?
The party bus. Oh, we're doing this reddish color. Okay.
Apparently there is gelatin and ice cream. Yeah, I think that's true. But there's gelatin and Jell-O. Pam says, Susie, do you have Oreo expert on your resume?
He's the local authority on Oreos. I like that. So this is a much drier technique.
Which is why you can see the streaks, the brush marks.
Yeah. So this is definitely a fun one. I'm going to put that other one, the blue one, right over the top of both of them. Yeah, sorry, Crystal. Today is a bonus day. Normally, I do go live at 7 p.m., which I will be going live again at 7 p.m. tonight. It just, Miss...
it's my fault.
Debbie didn't want to go live at 7.
Well, I told you guys, it's like, well, usually when we get done with my live, it's time for me to go have dinner. Because it was 8 o'clock before the time change. And now because of the time change, it's 7 o'clock. Did I say 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock? I don't know.
But it's 8 o'clock. I remember it was 8.
Yeah. 8 o'clock was dinner time, meaning my husband wanted food then. I mean, I've tried to get him to eat earlier and he just wouldn't do it. So anyway, but we would do dinner at 8 o'clock and then watch TV and then go to bed at like 11. So now it is dinner at 7, watch TV and go to bed at 10.
I don't know about that.
Because he refuses to acknowledge the time change.
Yeah, time change is just a weird thing anyways. That's so cool. Okay, so I pulled my triangle. So I pulled that yellow down, I pulled that orange up, and now I'm grabbing fresh blue and I'm dragging it across both. But I'm cleaning my brush in between because you're picking up yellow and the other one. So I'm just cleaning my brush in between so I don't take the orange into my green.
And I just tried to pop a nail off, and that would not be good.
Very interesting. Very interesting. Let that run a little. Okay. So I got a little spot again. Oh, look. I got a spot there too. Gosh darn it. Okay. That's okay. So we're going to find, where is it? There we are. Trying to find where it's at. We just get our little spot wet and then we're going to wipe it up. So we can take out, like erasing. Let's just erase the watercolor. See if we can't do it with this ugly spot right there. Gonna wash it out a little bit.
It looks like Crystal has surgery tomorrow. Is that right? I don't remember hearing that before. Which means that it was probably said in my chat when I wasn't paying attention. Oh, this is good. I like this.
So bad. I never know. Okay.
So I just splattered with Ganzi Tom. I can't say it right. I'm sure I'm saying it wrong, but I just bought this for myself for Christmas. The gold watercolors that Christina Werner always uses.
Cool.
Yeah, and I just splattered it all over the place, including all over my craft mat.
Nice.
But that looks kind of cool. So once that dries, I can do the stamping of whatever thing I would decide to stamp it with. But that looks kind of interesting. But yeah, I splattered it a little bit too much.
Okay. We're going to see if we can't erase some of these pencil lines. Okay, so my pencil line is not erasing. So tape would definitely be better, or like I did here, and I just used the rectangle and added the water just kind of as an area. But I'm not liking this corner. I think I'm going to add more blue up in there. Come back here. I need you, blue. Not the blue I was using. Oh my goodness. Elizabeth, pay attention. There we go. I don't like that. I'll live with it though. It's okay.
That is kind of cool. Very, very artsy.
Very artsy. Melissa C., how are ya? Well, Melissa K., I wonder how her vacation's going. Did you see, I don't know, I wasn't paying attention, but did you see Pam asked if you could hold it up to see the splatters?
Sure, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at I'm holding this up until I actually see it on the YouTube.
Oh, yeah, see, I see some splattering.
Yep, and that's before it's dry. looking at it here, it looks kind of greenish, but when I hold it up to the light, that definitely looks kind of glittery and stuff, which is nice.
I do need to dry this, and you can tell when your watercolor paper is not dry. The temperature, there's going to be a definite temperature change. Like this is
going to be
room
cold.
temperature, and then this is cold. So it's still wet right there. So I'm going to hit these with the heat gun. I am going to mute myself.
I found that can you guys hear my Ranger heat tool? Because I've been running it the whole time. And usually on my videos, I can't hear it. Like even when I'm doing the playback. Oh, that's because you're using your embossing tool. That one you could definitely hear. It was too much blue in that one. T says that she's having lasagna. I noticed first off that Pam noticed it, that she had not invited us. So now I'm upset because I don't get lasagna. Hello, Miss Daisy. I haven't seen you on here in a bit, honey. Welcome. Well, I haven't seen you on my channel in a bit. You may have been hanging out over here, but I haven't seen you on mine. So I think I need some more blue in with that. So Elizabeth decided to invite me over. Well, not over because I'm still in Florida and she is still in Ohio, but she invited me to hang out with her on her channel. And we're casing a card from Split Coast Stampers, which is kind of appropriate because they are all over the place, you know?
Okay, so these are dry. Hello, Miss Daisy. Poor Sherry D. She's like, I was going to watch this live before fixing dinner. Just got off of work, but all this cookie and food talk is making me hungry. Right?
Yep.
Yeah, T forgot to invite everybody for lasagna.
That is just not fair.
I know. But, you know, I'm not a lasagna fan anyway, so I'm okay with that. She's probably thinking, you're broken. Yeah, I'm not a big cheese fan.
What? You are definitely broken.
Yeah, I am not a cheese fan. Now, if I eat a cheeseburger, that cheese better be American and melting or Swiss and melting, because I will send it back. I don't like cold cheese. Every now and then I think, oh, maybe I'll try it. And yeah, it's still nasty. Still nasty.
Yeah, well, my husband he doesn't like fake cheese, which is the American cheese.
The Kraft, but it has to be Kraft because I don't like the substitute or the other one.
Well, that's the thing. I use that. Okay, his problem is when he was growing up, his family basically ate, I don't know, they must not have been buying stuff out of a box or something. I don't know. They never did do the Kraft stuff. He likes the I'm trying to remember. He gets the more expensive block cheeses and stuff that you get at like Sam's and stuff. I eat my Kraft on my sandwiches. He won't do it.
I like a grilled cheese sandwich, you know, that's extra melty. But, you know, like my kids, they want 2 slices of cheese. And I'm like, don't gag me, please. Can't do that. No,
I love my cheese. Well, I told you what we do for what we do for dinner a lot of the time, we have like a fajita. Well, a fajita for us is, it's leftovers. What did I do with my rag? There it is. It fell on the floor. No wonder I couldn't find it. But ours is mostly leftovers, and it is usually, and you're not going to like this, it is whatever kind of meat we had and cheese, like a Mexican blend from Sam's on a tortilla, and the cheese is not melty.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm. Like, I don't like cheese on my tacos and burritos because it's cold. Ugh. Just the thought of it.
When I go to Tijuana Flats, and I don't know if it's everywhere or not. I know they started here and they started over at UCF, which is kind of cool. But when I go to Tijuana Flats, I get their Megawana burrito.
Megawana?
With cheese. It's like, I just want the meat and beans and cheese. So I'll get the steak Megawana burrito, which is like this big, wet with queso, and then queso on the side, because I want mine hot, melty cheese. And I know it's probably just Velveeta.
Yeah, nacho cheese is all right, but some of those fancier one, like, just not.
I love brie too. Baked brie. Oh my goodness.
Pam's like, I'm sure everybody knows my favorite, MD crab cakes.
I don't do the pepper jack though. I don't like any kind of spicy stuff. I mean, it took a very long time for me to be willing to even have a little bit of what is this stuff called? My brain, wasabi with sushi. I mean, I didn't have sushi until Todd. I take that back. My last main boyfriend before I met my husband, I had sushi, but it was shrimp tempura, meaning it was cooked.
Oh,
I had never had raw fish.
Yeah, raw fish will never pass my lips. That's just wrong.
It really depends on how they do it. If you go into a sushi restaurant and you smell fish, you smell raw fish, then this stuff is not fresh. It doesn't get that fishy smell until it's starting to
love fish, but I don't eat anything raw. The idea of it. I
never did either. And then I tried one of his and it's like, oh, this isn't too bad.
Okay, what is going on with this stamp?
You're trying to stamp now, huh? Well, because I put my gold stuff on, I still have to wait for those to dry.
Yeah, it's like taking the ink off. And I use these ones all the time, so I don't know. It's not that they're not seasoned, that's for sure. Yeah, see, I like to buy my hubby different cheeses because he won't do it himself, but he likes fancy cheeses. He just never buys it, but I'll look at it and I'm like, oh, maybe he'll eat it. And I just buy some weird cheeses to spoil his taste buds. But yeah, I'm like, please don't let me smell that stuff.
Yeah, Crystal's saying she loves brie too. I had never tried this stuff. I mean, I was cheap. I grew up with no money, and then I got married, and I had my husband's 2 kids because I kind of inherited him when I married him, and we had no money, and I was just trying to make sure the kids had what they need. So we ate macaroni and powder, the pizza in the box.
Yep.
Those kind of things. So it's just the same kind of stuff I ate when I was a kid, because we didn't have any money. And then a friend of mine, I went over to their house for like a dinner party, and she brought out baked brie, and it's like, oh my God, that is so good. It's a thing. It's basically a can of Crescent rolls wrapped around the brie. Huh. Some people like to eat the brie with the mold still on it. I don't.
Yeah, see, that just grosses me out.
Yeah, Todd will eat it with the gross stuff on it. I can't tell if this is dry.
Pam, absolutely sending out pleasant thoughts, good vibes, whatever Miss Shay needs. She's going through some tough times. If anybody wants to send her a card, you can email me at chatwithsassy asking for Shay's address. I'll send you the address. Okay. So we can send some cards. Okay, so I think I just need to re-ink this because it's just not being happy black ink. That's for sure.
Yeah. Okay, what do I want to do?
But that's okay. That's why we use our positioner tool to stamp it a bazillion times.
Yep, absolutely. Which, you see what I'm using here, Miss Elizabeth?
Misty! Yeah,
my other one, my Tim Holtz I put away. I mean, it's bigger. This is actually fits on my desk better. And I'm trying this one out a while before I start playing with it too. I think, I don't know.
I really like this one. I think it turned out good. And the fun thing is the way these splatters and stuff, it like really wanted a stamp there and right there. It's like those two just fit that card.
So this is the second one. This is the first one I did. So I'm going to go ahead and do it on the first one because it should be the most dry.
Up a little bit.
Okay, so I'm going to use the one I know works the best for me, and that's going to be either VersaFine or VersaFine Clair. Both of those work best for me with black. So that's what I'm going to use.
Yeah, Gloria, you, me both. Oysters, raw oysters, that's just, that's just nasty.
I have had raw oysters like once, and I thought that was gross.
Yeah.
On a cruise once, Todd had snails. Not raw snails, but still, it's like, ew.
Yeah.
And he discovered that he loved them. So, and on the cruise, they would let you have as many of whatever it was as you wanted. You just said, can I have some more? And they brought you more. And it's like, oh my God.
You're like, no. So for these little designs, it's funny. Sometimes things just go together. And with the clear stamps, especially, you can see the color through the stamp. And right here, I can see the red-orange mixture blending. So I can scooch that up so it just catches the yellow tips. And then we're going to have this. And same thing with this one. I'm just going to set it in there to get it to grab the colors that, well, I guess that won't work. What if too bad. Oh, that's not going to work because that's going to actually cover that up. But I want to see that. Let's clear emboss that one.
Yeah.
Because I want to see those colors. Let's accentuate those colors. I'm going to go ahead and I need to grab my powder. Just 1 second, please.
She's pulling a Debbie, guys. Because how many times did I get up at the beginning of this video?
Yep, but look, I'm quick. It's right there. Okay, so we're gonna get our clear gloss from Ms. Pam. Thank you for that. Let me tell you. Oops, sorry guys, knocking around. Okay, so we got our little doodad, got our little buddy. Because we do want to dust everybody. And get that on there. Oops. Make sure I didn't move that. Okay. Then we're probably going to have to stamp this a few times because this is watercolor paper. So it's textured.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of cool. I'm seeing some of the texture through this. I've already stamped this one twice, but it looks kind of cool. So
yeah, mine.
Each time I do it, I debate: do I really want to put down some more ink or no?
Yeah, I put down 3-4 layers, and you can still see the texture on mine too.
But it looks cool.
Yes, it does. Okay. Crystal and T are both allergic to shellfish.
Ooh. Well,
latex.
That's not good. I mean, I love my crab legs. I don't get them very often anymore, but I do love my crab legs. So
that's funny, cool. T. She's like, when I was younger, I would tell people I was allergic to tomatoes, not because I was, but because I hated raw ones. That's too funny.
Okay, since I picked out a stamp set that doesn't have a sentiment, now you got to find a sentiment to go on this. Or Crystal, I could just add a sentiment later.
Latex and tomatoes too.
There's latex and tomatoes. No, there's not. Goodness.
Okay, so now we've got that stamped. We're going to pull this up off of, I just love Kim in Alaska. Thank you for this. Ooh, you guys, today at 7 o'clock when I go live again, I am going to be doing, I got to get my iron ready because I saw this really cool thing with some press and seal and some napkins, and I want to see if it's true. So we're going to do that at 7.
Okay, Elizabeth, I want your opinion. I've got a blue card base, and I'm thinking that although there's no blue in this, that would probably look cool. Or maybe it needs a black card base.
Is that middle one purple?
Yeah, on then both of them, I got the middle one says purple.
So yeah, blue would work because purple is blue and another color.
Yeah, I've got the main colors. I think any color would work. Mm-hmm. But so and I think blue, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put blue backgrounds, blue card bases for both of them, so I can actually use my blue card bases.
Blue, I never do black, right? No.
Yeah, we'll say that. Yeah, we'll say that that's right.
I had a cat that was so black, and it had stripes that looked blue.
Really?
Yeah, he was gorgeous. He the shiniest black I've ever seen, and he had stripes that looked blue.
Yeah, my black cats don't have any stripes.
Okay, so there's that. There's that. Get some wow going on. Please stick to just the thing, because you know that's what we want. I missed this one. Look at that. I think I missed that right up there. I don't know.
A little bit more off.
Ooh, you guys, I think I got it. So this one will be really subtle, but it'll be really pretty.
You could always add more color over your embossing.
And to highlight it a little bit.
Yep.
I don't know about that.
Same thing that we do with emboss resist on excuse me, emboss resist with inks. The same kind of thing. Okay, so Pam, what she's doing over there is she is heat embossing that. And she's got her heat gun muted. She's got her audio muted so that you guys don't have to hear her heat gun. Yeah, I'm thinking adding a little bit more color over the top would would basically make that pop. So that would look really pretty.
All right. Yeah, sorry. It's hard because Zoom is like reverse, and I was just heating it. I was just heating it up.
Yep.
Okay, so it's there. It's pretty, but it's not enough. So we are going to spruce it up just a little bit.
Yay.
We're going to grab our little finger daubers. And I'm going to use coordinating colors, I think, and see if we can't get it to pop a little.
Oh, yeah, this looks good. I did not add a sentiment to it, but I could. But are we giving these away?
You can if you want to. I'm actually going to make a set of these, I think. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
I mean, this is super easy, so I think I'm probably going to make something similar too.
Yeah, because this box has, I don't know, it's a set of 10. I don't know. Okay, that's not working. So we need to go with a gray.
So you've got watercolor card. You've got watercolor card bases. Is that what you're using?
Yeah, it's a card. Yeah, it's already ready to go. See?
Huh.
Okay, so I'm going to use this. I don't know what I'm doing. Not you. You're not the one. That's woof. You're not the one either.
Gloria was wanting to know why you didn't emboss in black, and I'll answer that. She wants to see the color.
Yep, I wanted
she wanted to see the color.
There we go. Oh, that's better. A little bit of black soot.
So you're basically doing a little bit of Joseph's coat.
Yeah, very light though, because we can still see the colors under the gray. Look at it. Yeah. It's going to be a little bit harder. There we go. So I'm just taking my ink. I don't even have to dab it off because I'm starting right on the embossing powder. So I'm not going to get a lot of streaks. Ooh, that one just popped right off. Yeah. If you need it darker, you can just add more darkness where you need it. And then go in and wipe off your embossing stuff. Oh, yeah.
Embossing stuff. That is a technical term, guys.
Yeah.
I do have to say, I like the splatter on my little cards.
Yeah, the clear in person, you could see it, but you had to twist it in order to see the clear. But now that we added that little bit of black on there, you can really see it.
Awesomeness.
Well, gray, dark gray, black or hickory smoke is what that one is, not black soot. That way there we can still see the purples and stuff. Yeah, so there's my two. Fuzzies and all. Yeah, these I think will be a cute little set. I just wished I hadn't got that pencil in there, That kind of upsets me. I'll have to remember that. No penciling when you're watercoloring.
Yeah, I think part of it depends on the watercolor too. Some of them are more opaque than others, and yours just might be kind that's a little bit more opaque.
Yeah. Well, this yellow for sure.
Ooh, I could. So this is the stamp set I used is from Hampton Arts, and there are, I forgot that it was this one. I was thinking it was a different set that I was using, but I decided to use the flowers because so there are some. One says, "Love to see you smile. So glad we're friends." And for this one, I could put "Believe in yourself." I don't know.
I don't do sentiments. I never know.
Well, one thing I want to try to do this year is do more thank you cards, which I don't usually send a lot of those out. It's like I tell people thank you in person or, over chat or whatever. I tell everybody thank you all the time, but I don't really do a lot of thank you cards. I've still got some that I made like 2 years ago. And I do send out birthday cards.
Opaque meaning solid.
Yeah.
Some watercolors are definitely way opaque, but then the transparent, the yellow is very transparent. But yeah, so like this one is a little bit more opaque, but you can still kind of see the pencils.
Yeah.
So
yeah, if it's real translucent, you can see the pencil through it. If it's more opaque, you can't. Which I think one reason why some folks use gouache a lot of times instead, because it's more opaque.
Yep. Yeah, see, even this watercolor pencil isn't going over it. The snow. That's all right, though. It's still pretty. Still pretty. All right. So that was fun.
Absolutely.
I got to get a little bit of sewing done before my next live. And then we're going to do some ironing. I'm kind of excited about that.
You're excited about ironing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you not hear about the technique that I'm going to do at 7?
Oh, yeah. I remember now. Okay, sorry.
Iron. Yep, go iron. So,
I mean, I hadn't heard that you could do, I have heard of different things to be able to use, to put napkins on cards, which I have meant to do and still have not done it. I've got I've got some packs of different napkins that people have given me or I thought were cool, and then I never did do anything with them.
I've done that. She says making cards and forgetting to send them. I've done that.
Oh yeah.
And she is absolutely right. We could go through and put a border on these with some cute little squiggly lines or whatnot, but I'm afraid of messing this one up because this is so subtle.
Yeah, that is very pretty.
But it's all right for this time, but next time I'll be more cautious. But I like this one too. I think they just sit in there very nicely. Hello, Miss TR. Yeah,
hello, TR.
Just about done.
But she's going to be back on at 7.
Yeah, so about 45 minutes. Yep, 45 minutes for my regular 7 o'clock showing. But yeah, and we're going to do some ironing with some napkins and yeah, see how that's going to go.
And since it's so hard to see the cards, at least mine, because I'm not zoomed in enough, I'm trying to make my thing zoom in a little bit so they can see what I did. But yeah, those are cute. You went vertical on that second one. I didn't notice that with your colors.
Yeah, I just thought it would be interesting.
Yeah.
To do that. Yep, napkins on cards with Mod Podge. I do that too.
And then you could use that.
Oh, Dawn, you're
that fusing stuff.
Oh, Dawn.
What did she say?
She's a genius. That's what she said.
Oh yeah, I mean when you initially draw, I use a light watercolor pencil, then it dissolves when I paint. That makes sense.
You're such a genius, Dawn. Thank you for that. Now, hopefully I don't forget that tip.
Ooh. T says that she makes vellum with napkins and dull laminator sheets.
And Pam and I want to know, do you have a video on that?
Yes, exactly. There are too many techniques that we have not tried yet.
That sounds so much fun.
Yep.
Okay. Did you want to go ahead and give yours away, Missy?
Absolutely.
All right. So Ms. Debbie is going to give her cards away. I'm going to be greedy and I'm going to keep mine because I'm going to add to them and then do the whole thing as a giveaway in the future. So keep a lookout.
Yeah, if I tried to do that, I would forget.
Yeah, no, I'm going to actually, I have enough space. They're actually going to sit here until I finish them.
Yeah, that's because you're done cleaning up all your stuff and reorganizing and things. I'm still getting started.
Yeah.
I will be, when I'm at a point that I've actually got something to show, I will be sharing that. I've already done a little bit of video of what's done so far. So I'm going to kind of just shove it all together and let you guys see it at that point.
Okay, how do you want to pick? Because I don't have like your wheel picker that picks the comments out of.
Yeah, and since I don't have StreamYard on,
you could do like rolly scrolly and then, or you can do pick a number, or
I could do like I used to do and do that wheel thing, but I'd have to type in everybody's name, and that means they have to wait.
Yeah.
Where did I put my wheel? I got way too much stuff saved on my computer. I can just type in random wheel. Random name picker. And then pull up the chat. So anybody who wants to be in the giveaway for my stuff, go ahead and type in the chat, me, capital letters. And I will put your name in the wheel and we'll go that way.
Okay, and I'll read them. So if you would like a chance to win one of Debbie J's cards, type me in the comments and I will let her know and she will put them on her wheel.
Yes.
Ooh, I have a new subby.
Awesomeness.
Crafting in the Valley.
So Dawn said me. I did see that one. She was the first one to say it.
PJ Pam says put her down, but to send it to Shay. Because Shay needs a card.
And then Miss Maureen. And I cannot type for the life of me.
Did you get Sherry D?
Not yet, but now I will.
Okay, yeah. So far we have Dawn, Sherry D, Maureen, Shay. Gotta make sure Shay's on there.
So you want me to put Shay down the second time? I've got Pam/Shay. And then Not Afraid of Color wants to go with Shay too. How many of you guys want to give your card to Shay? I mean, if you guys want, I can just send it to her without doing a drawing for one of them. But what about the other one?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's send one to Shay. Okay, you guys. So one's going to Shay. Who wants the other one? Janine says me. And like I said, if you guys want to send Shay a card, you can email me at chatwithsassy@gmail.com and ask for Shay's address, and I'll get you the address.
Shay, and I still have the one that you gave me before. I'm pretty sure that that's still the right one.
Yep, Shay is already getting one card, you guys. So there's one going out to somebody else now. Yep, Sherry D.
And Jean just said Shay. So Shay's already getting one. So are you guys saying you want me to send both cards to Shay? Because so far everybody is still saying Shay, Shay, Shay.
Hi, Jean.
So I'm just double checking, because if that's what you want to do, then we don't need to do a drawing, but they're both identical cards. Okay, so the people that I have up on my list right now, do you guys want a chance to win the second card, since one of these is going to Shay? I've got Dawn, Pam, Maureen, Sherry, T, and Jean. I'm Janine, sorry. Mary Landers says, sorry, I was stuffing supper in. So she was eating, so she wants him in on it.
Yeah, there's a big lag, you guys. Sorry about that. It just...
Okay, Dawn says she likes the idea of one to Shay, then another winner. Okay, Jean, what we're doing is I've got two cards here. Let me go ahead and pull that back up, let you guys see that instead of the wheel. There we go. So these are the cards that I made tonight. I'm going to be sending one of them to Shay, and the other one I'm putting people's name on the wheel so that we can do a drawing for the second card. So Jean, if you want, I'm going to go ahead and put your name on here. If you do not want one of these cards, let me know. And Elizabeth is being stingy with hers. She says she's going to put them in a giveaway later.
Yep, because I'm going to give a whole deck of them away. I think they'll fit in a mailer. Use
a gray poly bag. Those you just basically measure by length and width, and it works better. You usually can get a cheaper one. Hello, Miss Daisy. So you went away and you came back. So what we're doing right now is Elizabeth is being stingy with, I am just going to keep on ragging on you, honey. You know I love you, but she's going to be stingy with her cards. So what she's planning on doing is she's going to make a set and give them away later. But tonight I'm giving away both of the cards that I made, both of these guys. One of them is going to go to Shay, and the other one I'm doing the spin the wheel for. So do you want your name in the on the list, Daisy? And I'll put you on the wheel. Okay, Cindy, we're doing a giveaway. What I'm asking is that if you want to be in the giveaway, type me in the chat in capital letters. We were doing watercolors tonight, Miss Daisy.
I just need to get a bigger one because this one is not quite big enough.
Yeah, I don't know the details on what's going on with Shay. And I don't know with what information Elizabeth has that she can give out. We just know that she's been having kind of a hard time. So we're doing a little bit extra for her. So I'm going to take you off, Daisy, since that's what you said you wanted to do. And Pam is going back on if I can ever let her off the live. So let me show you guys the screen again. Okay, Cindy says no thanks. I think this is it. So these are the names that are on here right now. We've got Dawn, Pam, Maureen, Sherry D, Not Afraid of Color, Miss T, Janine, Mary Landers, Jean Moran. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and spin if you guys are ready. And the winner is Miss Jean Moran.
Yay!
Yay!
It's fabulous.
And I want to do fireworks. I forgot how to do fireworks from over here. Anyhow. Oh, but I do have my subscribe thing up. So it's saying to subscribe to Miss Elizabeth's channel since we're not on mine right now. Okay, so Miss Jean, I do have your address. So I'm going to go ahead and mail one of these guys to you, honey. There, I got the fireworks working. Yay. So yay for Miss Jean. What did you say, Miss Elizabeth?
Oh, I was talking to myself.
Oh, Gloria's right. Gloria just said, Jean, your luck is working again. Of course, Maureen said, big shock. That is too funny. I take it, are you going to be playing with wood pieces tonight?
Yep.
Awesome. Well, I need to have some dinner so that I can watch your stuff.
All right. And we will see you guys in about 30 minutes right here on my channel. Here's, I'm doing a shout out for Crescent Creations. So if you don't want to hear about buying stuff, go ahead and we'll see you in 30 minutes. But if you like buying things and are in need of some new embellishments.
I'm sorry, honey. Pam just said, how rude of me to interrupt you while you were talking to yourself.
I know, right? So
I'm going to be checking out your live stream, and I would like for them to check out the hop tomorrow. We've got Spellbinders going on, but I'm going to go ahead and sign off so you can talk about all of the little goodies. And I have some of those little hearts.
All right.
Yes, I have some of those little hearts. I think I've had these in my, it's one of those things that got lost in my stash for a long time. So anyway, I will see you in about a half hour over here again. But I will talk to you later, hon.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Okay, so Crescent Creations, they're doing Embellish Wednesday. And what that means is on their website, if you go on there, let me go on there for you. Because I'm a design team member and I get the inside scoop on some cool stuff. Okay. Let's go to their homepage. See, I was in there checking it out already. So when you go to crescentcreation.com, crescentcreation.com, up in their display wheel, go back, they have Embellish Wednesdays. And if you click on that, oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. Sorry, guys. You're going to be taken to some special embellishments that are on sale, and they're going to be 40% off. Okay, and right now they have some super cute, even these ones, and some of these ones. And they were so generous. They sent me some to play with, and you guys, they're a lot of fun. You got your clay bits, you got gems, and you've got seed beads. Okay, they're a little bit different than a micro bead. Micro beads don't have holes in them, so you can actually stitch and make stuff with these if you want to, but they are on sale at 40% off right now. So if you're interested, that's going to happen every Wednesday from now on. So right now they have some goodies. I am doing a live on their Facebook channel tomorrow at 3. Okay, so 3 p.m. Eastern. I will be live on their channel, their Facebook business page, and I will post a link in the description later this evening. Okay, but I just want to let you know that every Wednesday they're going to have their embellishment Wednesday. And if you follow me on Instagram, I will post a reminder on Wednesdays. So you'll get to see these cute little things. This one's got love written all over them. These ones have love too. Kiss me, hug me, all the fun, like those little candy hearts. Look at these. So we're going to start seeing these in some of my designs. I've never had so many just non-sequins. Let me tell you. So keep an eye out. And they've got new ones coming for next week. So keep an eye out. Thank you so much for popping in today. I really do appreciate it. I have yet to see clay bits in person. Are they rubbery? They are. Which one do I? We'll break one of these. Okay. So polymer clay, it dries to a kind of a stiff consistency, but they are flexible. Some of them are thicker than others, but they will. Ooh, that one I think is just too thin. But they can break depending on how they've set. So yeah, these ones are actually, they do have a lot of, I've never actually bent these. It's been a while since I played in polymer clay, but they'll withstand the travel, that's for sure. Look at that. I know that some polymer clay, it gets brittle depending on how long you cook it for. Maybe I've been overcooking mine. I don't know. But yeah, so they're kind of, it's one of those oven baked things. And yeah, you can make them at home too. But yeah, it's very bendy. Very bendy. It's the wheel. I will Pam when I get back on Friday. On Monday, go dogs. Can't watch now. I will see you on Saturday. Yeah, Saturday Zoom at 3 p.m. Eastern. All right, so I'm gonna go. I got to do a little bit of sewing before I do my 7 o'clock here in 30 minutes, but I hope to see you guys then. Yeah, and you guys, you can mix them with the stuff you already have, which is even more fabulous. So like I got their winter, I bought the winter ones, and then I just mixed them with the sequins I already have. So you can make your own fancy shaker bits. Get that glare off the top. So I took their winter ones and I just added in some sequins and I made my own. So that's what's super fun about that. But yeah, so we will see you at 7. Have a great evening. If you can't make it to my 7, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everyone. Yeah, Queen & Co. Lots of brands. Catherine Pooler has beautiful blends. Absolutely. All righty, guys. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm gonna end that one.